All right. I hope everything's working properly now. Yes. My stuff keep crashing. But anyway, I am back again. And boy, it was an interesting weekend. So, for what is it? It's the third week in a row, second week as well. Captain America and Brave New World is #1 at the box office. Who could have seen that coming? We have more numbers in. Now it made over 340 million. It budget was 800 million, so well 100 sorry 180 million. You don't know. This number is almost twice as much as this number. You can see from here. It's almost twice as much. With today when done and calculated, it could be double this number. So they already made a profit. They already in a profit margin and everything. What haters saying is wrong. And again, I have been over these numbers multiple times. Somebody actually had corrected me and said that Mufasa actually had over 800 no 82 million people who went to watch it. I thought it was like 66, roughly 66. That was the average I was given, but the high end could be 82. And and wow, look how far Sonic 3 has fallen. If this is 15, 17, 18, 19. This is number 22. Moana is still is beating Sonic 3. This is how bad Sonic is doing. Moana is even in more theaters than Sonic. Moana 2 has been out for 3 weeks longer than Sonic 3. It came out in November. This is what Tell keeps telling Sonic fans. Sonic had never had a chance. Moana 2 came out in November, near the end of November. It's March. That's already 5 months. 5 months. Well, going on 5 months by the end of March. But look at this. Moana 2 is making nearly double what Sonic 3 making now. Double. That tell you a lot. Oh, come on, don't crash at me now. That tell you a lot. Right there. I'm hoping my internet stays though. Anyway, Captain America Brave New World has made 340 million. That again, like I said, that's nearly double. So I can go here and show the exact same numbers. Well, not the same numbers, because for some weird reason, like the numbers.com numbers are wrong. Again, wow, who could have guessed that? But Captain America is still over 341 million. Sonic 3 is not gonna hit 500 million. With these numbers that keep just coming in like this, like it drops so many theaters, and it's not breaking a million a week anymore. It's just not. Whereas Mufasa has a chance to actually hit. The international number is still coming in, but Mufasa has a chance to hit over 100. What is it? 120, 20, say 120 to 140. That's where I think it's going to end up. But it could hit 100. Sorry, 720 to 740. But it could hit over 750 million, right? So it's already in a profits margin. Again, you can look here. Already made 3 times, more than 3 times its production budget. But we still have haters out here lying. They're hating and lying. Like they're again, this one, Sonic made four times its budget production budget, but 4 times less money is still less money. Because if you do the math, Sonic is not gonna hit 500 million. Mufasa already hit over 700 million, right? That means when all said and done, Mufasa is going to make more than Sonic 3 budget. Well, not just the budget, marketing and everything. Mufasa's going to make more than Sonic 3 marketing and their total budget, not just a production budget. Meanwhile, we got video like this one, which Scrap just lied to you. They Scrap you like, because you know what they did? They use, because again, here's the rule. Here's the rule of thumb. People also get this wrong. Here's the rule. It is 1.5 times the production budget. Production budget. People don't know, understand it. It's not based on marketing. It's not based on total cost. It's not based on post. It's not post production. It's not added into this. It's 1.5 the well, I can't say it's not. It's not added, but it's based on the production budget, right? Because post production is in that 50%. That's why it's 1.5. Oh, come on, internet, stop doing this. I gotta figure out what's going on. But production and post production is that 1.5. Understand that? So 1.5 is the production budget and the post production because roughly at most 50% of movies post production cost. Roughly 50% of the movie's production cost is what given to them as post production cost. Post production means buying theaters, buying the screens, advertisement, all of that. That's all of that. So when people are saying like throwing these outrageous number like it's double on it, that's always been false. Post production always been 50% or less. In reality, it's closer to 25%, which means post production for a movie that costs uh post production for a movie that costs 200 million is closer to 550 to 75. That's post production cost. Now, if you add in DVDs and all of that, that's also gonna raise the price. But for from movie theater, from production to movie theater, it's around 75 at the high end. Or because if it costs 200 million, roughly 25% of that is 50. So it's between around 50 to 75. That's always been the case. It's never been double the production. It's not no movie unless it's a very low end movie where like double the production is literally just buying screens and stuff. That's can't always be the case, but it never ever been double the production. This video, this video right here said Mufasa is a flop, right? The numbers do not add up because they first of all they use a number from another movie. Secondly, they are using the total number. Again, the rule of thumb is post production. The rule of thumb for a movie to be considered a financial success is gross twice the reported budget. That's the rule of thumb. I'm gonna go to Google to pull it up again. The rule of thumb for often work out to be the math where budget. That's not right. That's false. Here is this close to the way the rule of thumb for 2.5 to be profitable overall. Again, 2.5 is it was in profits. It's not within uh breaking even. People keep getting it wrong. Keep getting it wrong. Once you over 1.5 times, you already 1.5 times the movie cost is breaking even. This is not correct. This the 1.5 or whatever they tore in two here double. That's with marketing in it. So 1.5 is the movie plus marketing. Once you double that, you into profits. Here, like I say here, 1.5 times it time production budget plus 1.5 is total budget. Can I pull it up? One, they have it here. 1.5 the production cost. This is not correct because movies do not take uh movies do not take this much. But this is correct. This is not correct. This is also not correct. Wow, they got so much wrong. But they did get this right because that's the total cost. Everything else is wrong because we found out the movie studios first 2 to 4 weeks take between 80 to 100% of the ticket sales. But but for movies financial, it's 1.5% of the total. The production budget is a total budget. So if Mufasa costs 200 million, the total budget was 300 million. That means Mufasa have to make 300 million to break even. That's breaking even point. 2.5% is when you made enough in profits. So you can see how people are saying this over here. This was what 9 years ago, and look how what it changed to now. People are saying 2.5% of their reported budget. See how I say reported budget? They're using total budget here. So again, the rule is 1.5 to break even because 1.5% is the total budget. Total budget is production costs plus marketing plus all the post production. That's that 1.5%. 2.5% is when they made enough for profit. I can't believe I have to keep saying this because people are just that mindless. So when they say the movie flop, they literally did not do the math right. Because what they did is they took production plus made up numbers, which they think is based on the amount of money another movie made. Then they double or triple that, and then they say this is what they have to make to break even. That's not how it works at all. To break even, they have to recoup their total cost. Total cost is production budget and post production budget. That's total cost. Production and post production is total cost. The post production is again buy theaters, buy screens, whatever they need to do, marketing, all of the which company need to do to make sure the film is clean up and any reshoots and fixes they have to do. So that means that 1.5 times is the total budget for all of that. That's the total, right? So to break even, you have to hit that 1.5%, or 1.5 times. That means if it costs 200 million to make, 1.5 times that is 300 million. Once they hit that, everything else after that is profit. They have to do that within the first few weeks, which they did. You can say theaters probably take different cuts. Yes, theaters take different cuts, but on average, especially domestically in the United States, movie theaters do not take anywhere from 20 to 0% of ticket sales. And how do we know this? Because movie theaters, most people would rather watch stuff at at home on streaming. So they can literally just cut out movie theaters and take all of the profits for themselves. What are you gonna do now, movie theaters? You don't have any real leverage. So the best you can do is let them have the first 2 to 4 weeks. Then you start taking percentage of profits after that, which is how it's always been. But again,
They have been.
you can see these people clown. Even I clown on them. Yes. Biggest COVID I ever seen. Wow, how they try to spin Mufasa, which is just stuff at the box office flop. Again, you get people are clowning on them because they're talking bullshit. They're straight up just talking bullshit. Bigger another YouTube grapher making videos because a movie hitting more than double the total cost, and they still say it's not making profits. They're trying to do everything to lie to you. Like the movie hit more than double the total cost of it, right? We can see here. It's still it's still in the top 10. Movie hit more than double the cost, right? It hit more than double the cost, and they still saying this is a flop because they are bad at that. Because like I say, what they're doing is they taking the total box up number, total production number we know, adding a number that has nothing to do with the production number, then taking that and then saying, well, it need to not only make this double this, but more. Like, are you saying so? Roughly, they're saying it need to make between what 3 times the movie? Not even three. They not even saying 3 times the movie production side. They say 3 times the movie total cost. But they forget it again. 1.5 times the production cost is the movie total cost. That means 300 million is roughly around what the movie totally costs. So that means if the movie totally costs 300 million to break even, you have to make 300 million. Let's say 702 million. The movie made more than double the total cost. But again, what they do, they move it, they move it, they move it, they keep lying and move it. You can see the numbers for yourself. You can see how much the movie costs. You can see what it made. It may There's a reason why this number is say production cost and not total cost. Because that's what the rule of thumb go off. It go off production cost. So the production cost is 200 million. The total cost is 300 million because 50% of that is 100 million. You double that, and that's what you get. That is what you get. So no movie or anything have to break even by hitting double the total cost. Nothing have to hit break even by hitting double the total cost. To break even literally mean you recoup the total cost back. That's literally what it means. That's all it means. So when I see stupid videos like this lying to people, I get frustrated because uh, I don't want to play it, but I'm gonna try to pull it. They're saying that it started to we don't know. They're basically lying. So they add it up and it's like Mufasa 200 billion. Like they're literally adding up stuff that has no. This is why it's say that part play total bullshit. Say it's fake. It's false because they are trying to do everything. They're saying Sonic won, even though Sonic hit made less, but they are not applying the same stuff to Sonic as they did. So if there you have Sonic has hit this amount, you have to add that. That'll be 200 million. You double that to 400 million, but they added more. So really, Sonic will have to hit 600 million to break even. They're not doing that to Sonic because what they're doing is they're saying that Mufasa will have to hit well over the amount it's made now to break even. We don't even have the international number fully in yet. They're still being calculated and kind of come in. It's supposed to be coming in today, but again, it's not fully in. Let's see if anything updated. Yeah, look, nothing has come in yet for the international number. But this is all from a previous week. Yep, it's all from previous week. Yeah, look, I'm trying to see. Some of them are from months out. Not a single thing has been updated. Yeah, this is from all of this is from last week, so it's supposed to be coming in today or tomorrow, right? So international numbers haven't been updated. Let's look here. Let's see if anything been updated here. Doesn't look like anything been updated here. This all look the same, right? Let's see. Yeah, it haven't been updated because this is the last time it was calculated. Like that's over a week ago. It hasn't been updated. So international numbers still haven't came in yet. Sorry, international here from certain place. So this hasn't been updated. And the way it's looking, like this is going to jump up to roughly 475. It'd be 470 to 475 around there. So the international number is still coming in. I was going to wait for them to come in. This hasn't really international number have came in here or for Sonic, but Sonic doesn't look again. Sonic is not looking like it's going to hit over 500 million. It's just not. Because look how if it's doing this poorly and the country that like it the most, it's not going to hit 500 million. It might get closer to 9, not 490, but 500 million. It's already dropped like it's already lost another almost 180. So if it keeps dropping like this, it's going to be out for at least another 2 more weeks, at least. But it's not doing that well at the there has been. So and I'm going to be honest. I watched Captain America: Brave New World. I liked it. It's a good move. It's a Captain America move. It, it's showing why I did so well. But international number haven't came in, so this is clearly going to jump up to probably uh 200 million, if not more than that. This is we can see where it's now. So when the international everything come in, it's a good chance you're gonna see a major jump. Now this could be the international number, but again, with everything we've seen, let's see if this has been updated. Nope, this is what I'm saying. Most of these haven't been updated. Last reported was a week ago, or over a week ago now. Yeah, last week. So they haven't been updated. Some of them came in on a Wednesday, but majority of them you can see haven't been updated yet for this week or for last week numbers. So that's what I'm saying. This is gonna jump. This number is gonna jump up. This is still being calculated now because box office, look, it's still green. Means still being calculated. That means these numbers, the numbers zero can go up, which can cause these numbers can go up. So, Captain America is still number one. And here's something else I found funny. Look how many days it's been number one. It's been number one for more days than Sonic and Mufasa they put together now. Well, let me do calculate on Mufasa. Box office. Let's see. How many days it was number one? One, two, three, 4, 5. Nope. I already see the number. Like I'm looking at one, two. Like nope, it happened. Wow, Mufasa had way more days number one than Sonic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Over a month and a half, and this is only 17. So in 3 days, if it stays number one for the next 3 days, which look like that's going to be the case, so we're gonna know if Mufasa or Sonic or Captain America has more number one days. Yeah, 300 million, 340 million international number now came in. Domestic numbers are in. It's like Captain America and Brave New World's international numbers going to roughly be 50% to double what the domestic numbers is going to be. So again, rule of thumb is 1.5 times the production number is what you need to break even. Because movie theaters do not take any between 20 to 0% of ticket sales for the first 2 to 4 weeks. United Kingdom, China, Mexico. Let's look at it. Let's see. United Kingdom, France. This is not really good for Sonic then. Like this movie been out far longer and like this movie been out for way longer. This movie haven't been out what? It haven't been out 3, 4 weeks yet. And it's literally right behind Sonic. Like from my calculation, this keep up, this can easily hit 500 million with within its first month. Where Sonic still haven't hit 500 million been out for going on third month. And people are like, well, if you look at the budget and the cost and again, I'm telling you how to calculate it. 1.5 times the production cost to break even. That's the break even point. It's 2.5 times the production cost to say you made enough in profits. That's what it always been. People are chasing. It's never been 1 point. It's never been 2.5 times the total cost to break even. It never been 3 times the total cost to break even. That's never been the case. Stop making them up. Stop lying. It's always been 1.5 times the production cost to break even. And that 1.5 is going off the movie making majority of the money within the first 2 to 4 weeks. That's always been the case. That's how it always been. So when you say this movie flop, even though the numbers shows you were wrong, and you say somehow you say Sonic 3 is a hit, even though Mufasa made more, even when you look at the budget and the total cost. And but you still then you say Captain America Brave New World is a flop, even though it made nearly double the total cost. When you add in the international, it clearly made more than double the total cost. So you're saying Sonic 3 is a hit because it made double the total cost and everything. But Captain America and Mufasa, which also made double the total cost, is not. You're bullshitting. You're just full of bullshit. There's nothing else to say about it. You're bullshit lying. So again, this is what I'm telling people. Do your own research. The rule of thumb for movies to make profit is you make double the budget, you make double the production budget. We have financial success. That's always been. That's to call it financial success. But to say you made enough in profits, you have to hit 1.5. Oh, no, not enough profit. To say you broke even, you have to hit 1.5 times the cost, production cost. That's always been the case. 1.5 is the production cost. Is the production cost. 1.5 is the production cost plus post production budget. So that's always been the case. It's production budget plus post production budget. Post production budget, it has always been 50% at high end, 50% of the total cost. At low end, or on average, it's around 25% of the total cost. Now, if you add in DVD sales and stuff, that's a whole different story. That's not post production. That's after dinner cost. So, but now that we have streaming and stuff, they really don't have that much after their cost. But people still buy Blu-rays and DVDs, which I'm not saying I'm not one of them because I'd rather have a physical copy anyway. But to do that, you have to know how to do it properly, not just make stuff up. Again, I've been I've been doing math and calculation or stuff like this for years for buildings and everything. So I know. I just hate that I got sick. But again, another thing, somebody said Quantum Alien was a flop. In reality, Quantum Alien made a slight like $100 or so in profit. So it wasn't a flop, it was a hit. What was the other movie? Chang-Chi also made like a few millions in profit. So again, not a flop, a hit. It made profit. The only one that was a flop I can say is the Marvel. I personally like the Marvel, but the story was convoluted. But I even though I know what was going on because again, I read the comics and stuff, so I knew what was going on in Marvel. For other people who haven't, you can tell it was convoluted. Like all the problems they were having trying to clear out, it was too much. Now, personally, what I think they should do, honestly, give Veronica and Captain Marvel their full powers, and give Miss Marvel her inhuman powers. Just footage to where the hard light was basically a projection of her actual powers before they fully manifested. That's all they have to do. Tell them the all of the active things she's been doing is is causing her power to manifest. Now, it's kind of hard to do that when you do the whole stepping stones every day, but you can say that was her being creative with the art life. But her powers basically it's basically Mr. Fantastic but bigger and better. There's she she's not as smart. Well, she is actually technically she is a genius in the comic. Girl is also a genius in the comic. The thing is, on the level of Mr. Fantastic and Tony Stark, they're close being, young adults and teenager in the comic, but they're not at their level yet. Because basically, they're smart, but they don't have the resource to really show off their talents and genius. Even in the comics, still, you think Tony Stark and that would, you know, help them, but when in the comics, there's stuff like it's so many different time brands and universe that's hard to keep which was which. But yeah, that's what we know so far. Oh, yeah. Twice the budget is already in a profit. But to save you financial success, you need to make twice the budget, the production budget. It's never been the full movie cost. I'm gonna keep saying that many times because I still get people who don't understand. So Sonic 3 is a success, but why did my second crash? Sonic 3 is a success. Mufasa is also a success. Captain America Brave New World is also a success. They're all three of those financial success. But did Sonic 3 beat Mufasa? No. Mufasa beat Sonic 3. Again, I have to pull this up again. Oh no, don't tell me it's crashing. Mufasa is out on Apple TV, Apple Prime Video, and Fantastic. On Fantastic put out a report last week that showed Mufasa actually #1 screen movie there. Are you kidding me? I was looking for the old one and it happens again. I'm not even looking for this one. I'm looking for the old one. Where they? Yeah, Sonic 3 fell off. This is why I called what's gonna happen. Mufasa still #1. Moana dropped on 2. Dogman still #2. Let me see if I can pull up. Yeah. Like, look. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. Mufasa top week home charts for last week, and it did it again for this week. Again, this streaming service is not Paramount Plus or Disney Plus. This is a separate one. But look at what happened. Craven the Hunter fell off. Flight Risk, Unknown 9 just was added, and I'll try to line these up so people can see them better. At the bottom, if it's, yes, come in, it's at the bottom. You can see clearly Mufasa number 1, Dogman number 2, Moana dropped down, Love First was added, Fleet Unknown is still in. Yeah, a lot of stuff dropped down. But you can see Sonic was in ninth place, and now it just fell off the list. It's, from what I calculated, it's in number 15. I have to look at the numbers again because I can't do it on this one. But again, can't say Mufasa is loose. You can't say Mufasa cheated at the theaters when you look at the streaming numbers for a completely independent site and see that Sonic 3 ended up number 9. When both these movies came out at the same time. It came out 2 weeks ago on Scream. The streaming service. Mufasa is number 1 here, and Sonic 3 number 9. Then you go to the very next week, Mufasa is still number 1. Sonic is not no longer on the list. The numbers show themselves. I was looking for the new number, but again, the no. And here's the thing: it made by the same person. They doing the same number. They are not. You can clearly see they are not showing any bias to either way, because same title, same headline. They just changed the last week, and they changed what movie came in which way. They are not putting any bias in this, so the numbers speak for themselves. If this, if Disney cheated, then you want to see this happen on an independent streaming site. This is the case. This is not on Disney Plus. This is not on Paramount Plus. This is on independent streaming site, and you see the Mufasa has been number 1 for 2 weeks in a row. And also, I have to go. I have to do this because people are still saying Disney cheated and made up stuff. But look, when did Disney say it was no Mufasa was number 1 for this week, which is the case. And you see, they say for 2 weeks in a row for this week, which again the case. Then it's dropped to 2, but then number 1. Second, the movie that came out was Den of Thieves, which took number 1 for that weekend, which kept it win that week. But again, you can see the numbers. It had number 1 spot for 2 weeks in a row. So Disney was not lying. Sonic 3 had 1 week where it was number 1. Disney did never say that it was number 1. Sonic 3 did win that week because it had a good opening weekend. But Sonic 3 haven't made more than Disney or Mufasa every week since then. Like Sonic 3 had the first 5 days, and that was it. Because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, day 6. Mufasa has won every week since. Has been Sonic 3. This is why I keep telling people. Look at the numbers, the data. You can't say just because you like a movie that movie won. You can like a movie, doesn't mean it the number 1 movie in the world or at the which go. Because look at here, Captain America: Brave New World has been number 1 for going the 3rd week now. You saying this movie flop? The numbers are not adding up. And again, a lot of movies they have this up and down that uh after 3 weeks to a month or so, then you see a massive spike. And we're already seeing the indication where the spike is starting. Because again, international numbers are not it. Also, to people who say I make videos too long, I'm specifically making this video even longer because you want to talk shit. So you stop talking shit and being an asshole. I wouldn't have to make videos like this. Because when you say stuff and do stuff like that, you say stuff like that, I'm going to specifically do it. And you don't think you could like, oh no, you making too short of a videos and think I'm gonna do longer videos? No. You think I don't notice that stuff? Why do you think I have conversations with you? I do that to figure out where you're going with what you're actually trying to say. And you again, you don't know that much about me, but I'm very, if you can't tell, I'm very analytical on stuff like this. Some cases I'm over analytical. Sometimes I overanalyze stuff. But but I would rather overanalyze stuff and to double check to make sure my information is correct than underanalyze stuff and find out my information is wrong. Ugh. Anyway, that's it. I gotta go and take care of it. Yeah. I literally was looking for this one and found out that Mufasa had did it again. So you can't say Mufasa cheated. That's for 2 weeks in a row. Mufasa has been number one on streaming on Fandango. Again, Fandango is an independent streaming site, so it has nothing to do with Disney or Paramount Plus. And Mufasa is number one. That's how we. That's a. There's multiple ways we can tell if Mufasa cheated at the thing. We can look at uh, what happened over the weeks and months. If Mufasa cheated there, it was you were seeing a spike, a screen spike up. But what you saw is a gradual spike up over a gradual uptick over 4 5 weeks in ticket sales. Then you see some small jumps over weekly, which means Mufasa was actually catching up every week. Oh, that's how one way you can tell cheap. Another way you can tell cheap when independent stuff. If Mufasa was cheating, you will see you see Mufasa was not being first place on independent sites that had nothing to do with Disney or Paramount. And what we seeing, it's not showing that. Because again, Moana 2 has been out for over a month on streaming and still number 5, but it's number 3 here. And it was out, well, this is actually 2 weeks now, or a month, a full month now, but it's over a month since it was calculated. So Moana 2 was 5th place here, and Moana 2 is third place here last week, and second is 5th place now. So there's a good chance it could drop down to 4th. But we can look at Wicked, which was 6th here, but it's 7th here. So when they first came out, uh, Mufasa had more than double Sonic 3 viewership. Now Mufasa has more than triple Sonic 3 viewership. Maybe 4 times. I gotta look at the data again closely. So you can't say they cheated because this is an independent site. The numbers are not showing. The numbers are not backing out what you're saying. That anyway. Now, like I said, you can like a movie, you can have opinions about it, but when you say Sonic 3 won because of my opinion, then you're wrong. If you say Sonic 3 made more at the box office than Mufasa, then you're lying. Say Sonic 3 had more views than Mufasa, then you're lying. If you say Disney cheated, you're lying. Because again, there's so much evidence showing you're lying. Understand? Yeah, I'm trying to be very educational, but then I run into stupid ass, dumbasses, moronic asses, people who don't understand just because you don't like something doesn't mean it changed. And again, I am literally a bigger Sonic fan. And yet I got to the point where it just frustrated me how much fake Sonic fans lie. I have probably played and beat it more Sonic games than most people. Because I've been playing Sonic since literally Sonic 1, 8-bit. Not even 60-bit, that 8-bit. And I also played and beat Sonic is 18-bit, 16-bit. I also play Sonic Pinball, Sonic 3D, Sonic. I played so many Sonic games up until Sonic. I I played Sonic 06, which was so terrible. But I played up until 2000 last one. I played it was before 2015 when I got sick. So I am fully aware of what's going on with Sonic. Once I get everything in order, I was planning on buying so the Sonic game, not all of the Sonic games, but a lot of the ones that came out recently. Not kind of iffy on the which kind Sonic and was it 10 Rings or whatever that was. One was a night on rail. On rail. I don't like it. And then there's the Werehog one. I'm still kind of iffy on that one, but I was planning on get up once I get everything in order to probably get and play it a lot. And again, like I said, I am doing this for exactly for the haters. You said you don't like me making long videos, so I'm making them longer. Anyway, I gotta go and take care of other stuff. Later.